What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of the Dynasty Fantasy Football Recap. That is right, it's me, your host, Mateo D3, aka Matt Salgado, aka the commish of the Dynasty Fantasy Football League, coming back for week 6. Look at these hands. These are the hands of a man who have done things with these hands that he should not be proud of. But also, my hands are burnt to all hell from the amount of washing and hand sanitizer that I have to do because of work. That is the hands of scary times. And it is scary times right now in the NFL football season because we are moving ahead from week 6 to week 7 because, man, now we're already halfway through the regular season of the Dynasty Fantasy of the fantasy football. When you realize it or not, we're moving forward, and we've seen games get delayed, games get postponed altogether. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what's going to happen when the fantasy football playoffs take place. Definitely, those games will not be being played in a bubble as rumored, such as the playoffs. These are definitely going to get crazy. And because of that, let's roll those highlights. That's right. I got a nice transition and I got a nice background to match everything. I hope you guys dig it. I hope you guys like it. Always trying to improve the show every week for you guys. The few views that I get, doing it for you guys. So I appreciate it every view. So if you're watching the show, give me the thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube page. First game up, you see me there, the Mandalorian, taking off my clothes. Ooh, hello. Maybe not. Taking on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And as you see there, the final score 118-96. I am sorry. Luis, you're calling me on the show. Actually, let's go ahead and put you on the show. Luis, what is up?
What are you doing?
I am recording the Dynasty Fantasy Football Recap right now, and you are on the show.
Am I live or what?
You are not live, but you will be on YouTube. Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
Oh, but I'll okay.
That's it. You can't talk.
I'm done. My whole vocabulary's screwed up.
Oh, sorry. I'll call you right back. How's that sound? Hey, congrats on the first win. Congrats on the first win, Luis.
About that time.
How do you feel?
It only took me playing a shitty team to get it.
Hey, we're not PG anymore. I'll call you back in a little.
I'm sorry, guys. No killers.
I'll call you back in a bit.
Bye.
Later. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. You never know what's going to happen when you're doing the recap. And normally I would have answered that, but it was Luis. Player of the, hey, you know what? I'll go ahead and, spoiler alert, player of the week, Luis. So there we go. 118-96. I get the big win. I moved to 6-0. My wife is trying to peek through the door. Do you want to make an appearance on the show, Priscilla? That doesn't matter to me. We don't have a high definition camera here. That's why I wear a hat. What do you have to say? Is this the yearly throwing something in my face thing? What's going on? I'm like, I can't have dead air.
Hi, everybody.
Stop. Dad, you're being too much. Your hair is fine.
My hair is fine.
Priscilla, you guys can't smell it. We don't have smell vision. But delicious cookies
great.
in this house right now.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. My wife left the door open, so that means anybody could walk into the show. 118-96. I get the big win there. I was actually down going into the Monday games, and we had a Monday afternoon game, and we had a Monday night game, and so live taste test. You guys will see my face as I take a bite of this.
Whoever wins, I will make a batch of cookies.
Don't say that.
For the winner.
This has turned into a mukbang. You know what a mukbang is?
No.
I learned it from Jeremy. People eat on streams or YouTube videos, and people like the sound.
He always looked down upon me for eating.
Oh, yeah. These are good, but I can't eat this while doing the show. I'll put this delicious cookie right there. Noe, do you want to say hi? It's full of guests this week. Priscilla, Luis, and now Noah. Noah making her second. Is this your first appearance on the show this year? Maybe. There's your mom. You see a picture of mom. No, I think Noah was on earlier, right, guys? So you see there, you get the highlights. 28 points for Kyler Murray, 18 points for Calvin Ridley. Smith-Schuster, 2.6 points. Back-to-back weeks of just not very good stuff for me with that player in particular. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep starting him because it's like you can't not start him. Just a couple bad weeks, and the Steelers didn't have to have a passing game this past week. So, Big Ben didn't have to throw the ball all too much. Plus, that's pretty good because he's old. Old joke. You see Gaskin showed up for me, 16 points, 21 points from Travis Kelce. He helped me put me over Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I didn't have to worry about anything. I did pick up Mason Crosby. I would be promptly dropping him because he did not perform the way I wanted him to perform. And you see, therefore, Chris, he did pretty good. He did not crack the 100-point barrier. Second week in a row, he gets a loss. He did start off 4-0, now he's 4-2. I think he'll rebound nicely going into week 7. Moving on to game 2, Blackbeard's Delight pulls out another one, squeaks on by. This last week was barely by a point. Not even a point. And again, Freddie, back-to-back weeks with less than a point in the victory. That is absolutely insane. Poor Alex, 0-6. I don't know what you're going to do. Alex, I love you. If you want to bring me a Papa Murphy's pizza, I heard get a cool Detroit-style pizza that you guys got going on. I'm down for that. Just let me know what I got to do to get one of those. You have Patrick Mahomes starting. You cannot not start him. You had 20 points from Mahomes, 14 points from Woods, 16 with Stephon Diggs. Your team did okay except for Mark Ingram, who went out with injury early in that game. Oh my God, if he had just got one more yard or just like a pass, a reception, this game would have put you over big time. Let's see your bench players. What happened? You see on Freddie's not very deep there for Freddie, but oh my God. You had 3 QBs on your team. Alex. No. Let's drop one of them. Fitzpatrick, bye-bye. He's not even playing anymore. You will be dropping Fitzpatrick tonight. Pick somebody up on the waivers right now. Go do it. Because if you don't, and I see Fitzpatrick on that on that roster come tomorrow morning, aka Wednesday, I will walk into Papa Murphy's or across the street wherever I see your truck, and I will just say hi because I miss you. It'd be nice to see you again. Moving on to game 3, draft day losers taking on Luis, who we just talked to. Guess what, Luis? You get the big win, 126 to 123. These two teams actually had the highest scores in the whole league, and they played against each other. Luis gets the win. They were both 0-5 going into this week. 1-5 now for Luis. 0-6, Johnny's worst start to the Dynasty Fantasy Football League. You see there, he did pretty good. Derrick Henry absolutely just destroyed everything. 40 points. Great start there. Good call to start him. We had also 0 from Nicholas Font, I believe, for Noah Font. Sorry. Noah Font had 0 points in the tight end position. I think you're going to be looking to replace them. Johnny, who do you got on your bench? You got Taylor, Samuel, and oh my God, you left Julio Jones on the bench. Johnny. Even though you had second highest score of the week, that almost warrants the Green Elite of the week for leaving Julio Jones on the bench. I think even if it was reported that he was partially going to play, you have to start Julio in the flex. And granted, you had Fuller in your flex. But Julio Jones, leaving him on the bench? I don't know. You're going to have to rethink your entire fantasy career, Johnny. Give me back those 2 trophies. Oh, no. Football taking on Beckham Steamers in Game 5 of the week. Both teams here failed to crack 100, which is always hilarious to see because you could always take one of the teams that scored more than 100 points, a.k.a. Johnny, a.k.a. Alex, and put them against either one of these teams and they would have got the win. But these 2 crappy teams played against each other this week. Football taking on Beckham Steamers. Football gets the big win. Moves to 3-3 to even it out. Jeremy drops to 4-2. Nothing too exciting here. I am sorry, Johnny. I'm sorry, Bravo. I traded you. Well, you know what? No, I'm not, because McKinnon hasn't done anything for me all year since I traded him to you. What happened to Aaron Rodgers to warrant his 5.8 points? Oh my God. 2 interceptions in the first quarter. Looks like, I guess they were both pick sixes. Just not a good week for Aaron Rodgers. Only 16 completions, under 60 yards. 2 interceptions, no TDs. So you still gotta play Aaron Rodgers. I don't who else do you have? Well, you won the game, so it doesn't matter. But you left Wentz on the bench. I'm gonna start Rodgers over Wentz. I think anybody will start Rodgers over Wentz. You have Matthew Stafford. Drop one of your QBs. You have 3 QBs. Why do you guys have more than 2? You left Swift on the bench, 27. That's okay. I left Swift on the bench in one of my little leagues. It's hard to decide what's going to go on with him. What's going on with Jeremy this week? I don't know what happened. 19. Oh, he left Matt Ryan on the bench. That's what happened. Matt Ryan with 31 points there, and then another team with 3 QBs. What is going on? No, stop it. You had Cole on the bench there with 20 points in your wide receiver position. Tyreek Hill, I mean, you're not going to start him, so yeah. You had Kareem Hunt in the flex. That's where I would have swapped him out. Negative 3 points on the Dallas defense. Find a new defense, please. Robbie Gould, 7 points in your kicker position. Not a good week for kickers. I don't think anybody did too great with the kicker position. I haven't seen anybody really stand out. Moving on to the last and final game of the week. My fair Brady improves to 6-0 with a big defeat over Bryant's, a.k.a. insert name here. Joe doing good, man. He's killing. Lamar Jackson and his QB, 28 points. Aaron Jones, 13 points. Who is this? A.J. Brown with big 22 points in that flex position. 19 points from the Tampa Bay defense. Let's take a quick second look, and let's look at the Tampa Bay defense. Because if you've been playing this defense, ever since week 1, it's been pretty good for Tampa Bay defense owners. 14 points week 2, 18 points week 3, 6 points in week 4, another 6 in week 5, but 19 points in week 6. That is pretty awesome. And as you see here, for whatever reason, if you don't have Tampa Bay in another league, pick up the Tampa Bay defense because they're only rostered in 54% of the leagues you play in. That is absolutely insane. And they've actually dropped to negative 24. They played Green Bay. I think you would have. I mean, yeah, that's crazy to think that they're only picked up in that many leagues. Enough scores and highlights, right? Let's hand out some Week 6 awards. Player that gets the Green Elite of the Week. I almost started with Player of the Week. Green Elite of the Week goes to, I almost want to give it to Johnny, man, for leaving Julio Jones on the bench. But I'm going to have to give it to Brian. 78 points. That's not going to cut it in the Dynasty Fantasy Football League. You're not going to get a win score in 78 points. And I think you're at the bottom of the barrel here. You are in 7th place with 675 total points. It's pretty low. Luis is right there at number 8 position, but he did get the win this week. But he has 624 points, which is the lowest point total. But he does have a win. Puts him over Draft Day Losers and Alex, who both have well over 700 points. Biggest blowout of the week there. You see Joe with a big 41-point win. Good job there. Player of the week. You heard the man a while ago. Goes to Luis, a.k.a. High Guy, getting his first win of the season. Moves to 1-5. Congratulations, Luis. Let's look forward to week 7. Let's check out those matchups there and what we got going on. I'm taking on Brian. Anything can happen when you play a low-end team. 138 to 99 is the original projection so far. Blackbeard's a light list to continue his winning ways against Fresh Prince of Hell Air. It looks like Chris has a lot of buys that he's going to have to take care of. Only 55 points right now being projected. He has Kirk Cousins on a bye. Andrews on a bye. Addison on a bye. Blankenship on a bye. But it looks like he will be starting Russell Wilson. Oh, you got to start McLaurin there. And you got Herbert there. 19 projected there. I think you're going to do just fine. Should be a pretty good game. I think it's going to be a close call for Freddie this week. He does have, you know what? You picked up Jason Sanders in front of me. 6 points compared to the 4 that I got from Crosby. So you done did it there. You beat me to the punch. I did try picking him up. You got Kittle. I think Kittle's going to show up. Kamara's going to show up. It'll probably be a close one. Who knows? We'll see when Chris swaps out those players. How that matchup's going to stack up there. Going into Draft Day Losers, taking on. No, I'm sorry. That was this week. Let me go back to week 7. Draft Day Losers taking on Alex's Team Baby. Another battle of the unwinnables. So one of these teams will definitely be getting win. There will be one less team that will have a 0 in front of it. There will be still one team at the end of next week that will be winless. My money is I'm not going to do it. I can't bet against these guys. I like both these guys. Football taking on Luis there. Both of them look to continue their winning ways this week. This week. And you got Joe taking on Jeremy. Original projection so far, Joe being in first place has a 97-point projection, but I guarantee you somebody big is on bye. Lamar Jackson's on bye. And Joe will probably be swapping him out for Burrow there. And you know what? Let's take a look at past games for Burrow. I didn't mean to click on that one. I meant to click on this one. Burrow with 17 points last week. He hit it down in the week before in week 5 with 5 points, but it looks like he's been pretty active, 16 points and above. He is playing the Cleveland Browns defense. projected to have 19 points. I'm pretty sure that projection is going to go way up higher than that. Guys, my daughter's back in the room. She wants to say hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Noah, can you say hi? Can you say hi, Noe? Noe, can you say hi? No? Maybe because she's not there. Maybe I have to go higher up here. Nope, not that one. Sorry, guys. Not the open recap with stream highlights. That's the scene I'm looking for. That one. Anything can happen when we're recording live. This episode went a little long, but I think you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Luis for calling in. Guys, remember to follow me on Instagram at Mateo83. Follow me on Twitter at Mateo83. Check out the GOFO podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify. Hey guys, I am taking part. I should have let off with this in the beginning of the show. Doing Extra Life this year. We're playing for the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. I'm playing for UNM Children's Hospital up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Every little bit, every donation goes to them. It is a charity gaming stream. I believe the first Saturday of November. So check it out. We'll be participating. Me and Jeremy, my fellow host of the GoFo podcast. We're going to be all streaming on GoFoGaming.tv. Check us out there because, like I said, it's all for a good cause. And especially during times like right now, kids getting sick doesn't take a pause because everything else in the world is taking a pause. If anything, like they need this now more than ever. They need, something in their lives that makes them forget the crap that they're going through day to day. Whether it's a game, board games, things like that. We're going to be participating, doing a live stream. I have a lot of fun stuff planned. I will drop all the links in the description below. If you watch us on mobile, check us out there. If you follow us on our podcast and everything like that, check out the links there. I'd really appreciate any little bit of donation you guys could and can give. So on that note, guys, set those teams, pick those picks, and I'll see you guys right here next week on a Dynasty Fantasy Football Recap. Peace.